Everybody, thank you for joining me today. Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Hello, Kevin and Karen. Can you see me? Got a little problem here with someone. Log out and log back in again or something. Can everybody else see me? Give me a like if you can see me. Can you see me? Kevin can see me. We've got 10 people on tonight so far. Just give it a couple more minutes, see if anybody else comes in. So, hello. If you've not been done my quiz last week, thank you very much for joining me this week. And those who joined last week, thank you so much for returning. It's as good fun for me as it is for you. I've done some really good questions tonight. It's a little bit easier than last week because I think a few of you thought it was a little bit hard. So I've made it a little bit easier this week. And obviously, this is what is joining me tonight. So we've got red wine tonight instead of the whiskey. Oh, God, nearly broke it. So yeah, wine tonight. Who else is drinking tonight? Have we got some wine drinkers? Have we got some cider drinkers? Whiskey drinkers? Water drinkers? Mine's a red wine. I needed some tonight because I was making spaghetti bolognese for dinner, so obviously needed to have that to complement the dinner. Okay, so there's a few of you on tonight, a couple new people, so thank you for joining in today. Hello, Karen. And whoever else is in, not telling what? What aren't you telling me? Well, that's intriguing. You're going to have to let me know what that means. Okay, couple of seconds then. Have we got your pieces of paper? Yep. Have you got your pens at hand? Have you got your quiz names, your quiz team names. So write them down if you are on a subscription, or if you've got your YouTube account. You can chat with me, live chat on the right hand side of the screen. If you do not have an account, you cannot chat, but you can play along. So if you can chat with me, let me know who you are. Let me know what your names are, your quiz team names are. And once again, thank you for joining me this evening. So let's get cracking, shall we? Or is not telling your actual name? Is that your name? Okay. So slightly different to last week. We have a few less because I was worried about going yellow last week. So we've got a few less questions. Probably going to take around about the same time because we've got a new Who Am I round. Okay, so this time we have 25 questions and there's a general knowledge round. Then we have a geography round. Then we have a Who Am I round. And then we have a food and drink round. And last but not least, it's Easter weekend, so we need to have an Easter. Hi, Megan. Hello. Okay, so are we ready to begin? Make sure you've got your pens, your alcohol, everything to hand so you don't have to rush off. Are we ready? So we're starting off then with the general knowledge round. As I said before, if you've not heard before, it's a little bit easier than last week. So here we go. 25 questions in total. And the first question on the general knowledge round is, what mollusks are pearls found in? What mollusks are pearls found in? Rather easy one, that one. Should be. So question number 1 for tonight's quiz is, what mollusks are pearls found in? Give me a shout if you're new to watching tonight. Tell me who you are, where you're from. Moving on to question number 2 then. Question number 2. Which natural disaster is measured with a Richter scale? Another easy one. Which natural disaster is measured with a Richter scale? Question number 2. If you've just joined, question number 1 was, what mollusks are pearls found in? Question number 2 was, which natural disaster is measured with a Richter scale? If you just join, I can't speak today. Don't forget, you can just give me an ask on, if you've got live chat. Hello, Ellie. If you're on live chat, all you need to do is just ask me if you need me to repeat any questions that you missed, okay? So we are on question number 3 now. Question number 3 on the general knowledge round. Which animal is found on a Porsche logo? Which animal is found on the Porsche logo? Ginny says, hi, hello. Thanks for joining. Kids are all in bed now then. I'll just quickly run through question number 3 again. Question number 3, which animal is found on a Porsche logo? Just once again, if you've missed the first few questions, just ask. If you've got if you're able to go on live chat, just ask if you need me to repeat any of the questions. Nope, lol. Kids aren't in bed. They love enjoying, they just get to stay up late. It's holidays, remember? So, on to question number 4 then. Question number 4, what genre of music did Taylor Swift start in? Question number 4 for the general knowledge round, what genre of music did Taylor Swift start in? Pretty easy as well. So as I mentioned before, these are pretty easy. We've lost the sports and we've lost the music. We've got Who Am I, because it's going to take a little bit longer to guess those ones this time. So we need a little bit longer to that. And I don't want to go yellow again like last week. So moving on then swiftly to number 5, which is the last general knowledge question in this round. If you've got children, you may know this one. Can't talk tonight. Sorry about that. So question number 5 then. Which cartoon character lives in a pineapple under the sea? Which cartoon character lives in a pineapple under the sea? Now, I haven't actually watched this before, so I'm kind of going to have to. Oh, you're clapping me. Or you're waving. Hello. Yeah, I've not watched this before. If you've got children, you probably know it. Question number 5, last one in the general knowledge round. Which cartoon character lives in a pineapple under the sea? Okay, so we are moving on to the geography round this time. So on the geography round, this is number 6. Which is the smallest country in the world? Which is the smallest country in the world? It's question number 6, which is the first one in the geography round. Whilst you are trying to remember that, I'm going to just pour myself a glass of red. Okay, moving on then. You should have got that one by now. It's medium level. Apparently, it's proven to lower the IQ of kids. What if you drink red wine? Well, it's probably. I think it's proven to lower the IQ of the drinker as well, because I can't even speak today. I like little facts. So if you have any little facts for me, please do provide it on the live chat so we can all have knowledge of it. Okay. Moving on to question number 7 then. So this is the second one in the geography round. Question number 7 is, which is the largest of the Canary Islands? Which is the largest of the Canary Islands? That's question number 7, the geography round. So how does red wine lower the IQ of kids? Is it if you're pregnant, or if you should be drinking if you're pregnant anyway? Obviously, I'm not, unfortunately. So if kids watch their mums or dads drinking wine, that lowers it, does it? Moving on then, just a quick one, last one. Question number 7 was, which is the largest of the Canary Islands? Moving on to question number 8 in the geography round. Question number 8 is, which is the only city in Cornwall? Which is the only city in Cornwall? Jenny says, lol, not red wine, the answers to the questions. Yeah. Question number 5. Watchings? I can't read that out. Not the red wine, the answers to the questions lowers the IQ of the children. Really? What? It lowers the IQ of the children if children. I can't get it around my head. I can't get that around my head. Moving on then. You're going to have to explain when I've not been having these. Moving on. Just very once last time quickly. Question number 8. Which is the only city in Cornwall? Question number 9. Question number 9. What is traditionally named the honeymoon capital of the world? This is a bit more tricky. Question number 9. What is traditionally named, or where is traditionally named the honeymoon capital of the world? Never been here myself yet. Not yet. Please repeat question number 8. Question number 8 was, which is the only city in Cornwall? Which is the only city in Cornwall? Number 9, once again then, number 9. What is traditionally, or where is traditionally named the honeymoon capital of the world? I've not got any names. I need your team names, please. If you are on live chat, if you are subscribed, or if you have a YouTube account, you don't need to be subscribed, but it helps if you are. If you have a YouTube account, let me know your quiz name, please, on the live chat. Moving on then, this is question number 10. This is the last question in the geography round. Question number 10. Where is the Bridge of Sighs? Where is the Bridge of Sighs? This is the place I've always wanted to go, but I've not got there yet either. The Objects. That's a great name, The Objects. What other team names have we got this evening? Question number 10, once again then. Where is the Bridge of Sighs? Where is the Bridge of Sighs? Is anyone caught a tan yet? The weather is slowly getting better and better each day, I reckon. Sherelle Fairweather. Hi, Sherelle. Thanks for joining us today. The Nosh's Noggins. I like that. Where are you from, Sherelle? Hello? Where are you from? Now, on this one, we're moving on to the Who Am I round. And you're going to have to use your noggins a little bit harder in this one. We are from Manchester. Big up Manchester. Hi, I'm from Manchester as well. Sunny Salford. So moving on then to question number 11. Who am I? Are you ready? Number 11. I was born in Liverpool in 1940 and I died in 1980. My first band was called The Quarrymen. If you watched last week's quiz, then you may know this. My first band was called The Quarrymen, and then later renamed. In 2002, I was a BBC poll of the 100 greatest Britons, ranked number 8. I'll just read that again. I was born in Liverpool in 1940 and died in 1980. My first band was called The Quarrymen and then later renamed. In 2002, a BBC poll of the 100 greatest Britons, I ranked it in 8th place. Who am I? Do we know who you are? Megan says, never going to quiz you up, mine and Josh's name. Never going to quiz you up, never going to quiz you down. Good name. I'm just going to read that one very last time. Question number 11. I was born in Liverpool in 1940 and died in 1980. My first band was called The Quarrymen and then later renamed. In 2002, a BBC poll of the 100 greatest Britons ranked me 8th. Who am I? Ginny says, yep. I don't know what. 4. Have we got that? Is that hard enough or is that too easy? We're going to move on to question number 12 then. Question number 12. I am a character in The Lord of the Rings who finds a magic ring left behind by my uncle Bilbo Baggins. Who am I? Question number 12. I am a character in The Lord of the Rings who finds a magic ring left behind by my uncle Bilbo Baggins. Who am I? I don't think in about half an hour I'm going to say Bilbo Baggins. Kevin says, we'll be your quizzard, Barry. You're a quizzard, Barry. You're a quizzard, Barry. I like these names. Keep them coming. I'm just going to read that one last time. You probably got it right. But question number 12. I am a character in The Lord of the Rings who finds a magic ring left behind by my uncle Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo Baggins? Who am I? If you've watched the film, you would have known this, or you can just guess. That's a film I've never watched. So I'm going to move on to question number 13 now, because I think that's probably a bit easy, that one. So question number 13 then, still in the Who Am I round. I was a king of England from 1509 to 1547. I beheaded 2 of my wives and married 4 others to bear a male heir to the throne. Who am I? Question number 13, who am I? I was a king of England from 1509 to 1547. I beheaded 2 of my wives and married 4 others to bear a male heir to the throne. Who am I? Pardon? Yeah, we know he married all of them. I didn't write the question. I get what you mean. I beheaded 2 of my wives and married 4 others, which means he married 4 after the 2 that he beheaded. Okay, to answer that. Obviously, you know who that is then. Question number 14. I am a fictional detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I am a fictional detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I am known for my proficiency in forensic science, observation, and logical reasoning. Who am I? I'll say that again. Question number 14. I am a fictional detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I am known for my proficiency in forensic science, observation, and logical reasoning. Who am I? Joanna Quinn, the Easter Bunnies. Oh, fabulous. Hello, we've got an Easter quizzes team. Thank you for joining in, Joanna. Joanna, where are you from, Joanne? Joanne Quinn is from. Kevin likes your name too. And Kevin also says, not at the same time. I think he means he didn't marry them all at the same time. This person. Where are you from, Joanne? Question. Shall I just read that once last time? Question number 14. I'm a fictional detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I am known for my proficiency in forensic science, observation, and logical reasoning. Who am I? Ginny says, hi, Joe. So you know Joe then, or Ginny knows Joe. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we're going to go on to number 15 then. Question number 15, which is the last one in the Who Am I round. So question number 15. Oh, I stopped then. Can you still see me? Yeah. So question number 15. Tall hat, beard, assassination. Which US president am I? Question number 15. Tall hat, beard, assassination. Which US president am I? Ellie says, apparently we are team Eldon. Eldon, I quite like that. It's a nice name for a little boy as well. Ginny says, sorry that meant to say Joanna. Joanne's from Cheadle Hulme. Hello, just down the road from where I am. And and Wales. Oh, brill. Wales and Cheadle-Hulme. That's amazing. 2 teams we have there, though. Or you like one from Cheadle-Hulme and one from Wales and one same house? Judy says, hi, Joe, anyway. Okay, so on to question number 16 now. So I'm not even going to bother reading that number 15 again because I'm sure everybody's got that. It's quite easy. So question number 16 is the first one in the food and drink round. Question number 16. We call it an aubergine, but what do Americans call it? Question number 16. This is the food and drink round. We call it an aubergine, but what do Americans call it? Joanne says, we're a team, our family, Cheadle-Hulme and my brother in Wales. Yay! Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Just one last time then. So question number 16 in the food and drink round. We call it an aubergine, but what do the Americans call it? Question number 17, moving on. Question number 17, also known as ground nuts, goober, and monkey nuts, what are they more commonly known as in the UK? Also known as ground nuts, goober, and monkey nuts, what are they more commonly known as in the UK? So that is question number 17, which is the second one in the food and drink round. Do we have anybody from outside of the United Kingdom? Give us a like. Last time then, number 17, also known as ground nuts, goober, and monkey nuts. What are they more commonly known as in the United Kingdom? Question number 17. I'm not quite sure whether that's easy or not, actually. Question number 18 then, moving on. Question number 18 is, why have cotton when you can have silk? Was used to advertise which chocolate bar? Why have cotton when you can have silk? Was used to advertise which chocolate bar? That's question number 18. Is anybody out there working at the moment, or are we all off? Any key workers out there? We're going to move on to number 19 now then. Question number 19 on the food and drink round is, which fizzy pop gets you through? This is super easy. Which fizzy pop gets you through? Question number 19. Kevin Holland says, small factoid. Oh, thank you. I love factoids. Eggplant gets its name from how they look when they're growing. The young fruit is white and looks like egg growing a plant. Kind of given that question away though, haven't we? Everyone probably got that right anyway. Thank you for that. I love facts. So if anybody else has got any facts related to any of these questions, please stick them on the live chat so we can read them out. Ellie, Brandon's a key worker. Big up Brandon. If Josh is in tonight with Megan, big up Josh. Thank you. Well done. We're going to move on to question number 20 then. Question number 20 on the food and drink round, which is the last round last question in the food and drink round. Question number 20, which is the most famous Mexican beer? Which is the most famous Mexican beer? I think everybody knows this one. I just want to say thank you once again to everybody who's playing tonight. Thank you for joining in. It's as much fun for me as it is hopefully for you. And I will continue these every Saturday, 8 o'clock rather, until, well, we're not on house arrest anymore. Josh was working 5 till 2. Hey! I'm going to just ask that question once again, just in case you didn't know it for some reason. Question number 20, which is the most famous Mexican beer? You all know the answer to this question. Cheryl says, thank you. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Keeps me out of trouble on a Saturday night. Unfortunately, there's been in Manchester, there's been lots of ambulance and police around. I've seen a few today near the Sainsbury's. People have decided that it's a bit too much now to be living with their husband 24/7 and screaming kids. I'm going yellow. This happened last week. I'm going yellow. Okay, we're moving on then to the final round, which is our Easter round. So number 21, question number 21 out of 25, onto the Easter round. On what day are hot cross buns traditionally eaten? On what day are hot cross buns traditionally eaten? Question number 21. You've only got a few days to guess that one, haven't you, really? Has anyone else noticed that? I know we've been on lockdown for 3 weeks, but it's gone so fast. Does anyone else think it's gone fast, or is it slow for you? Probably slow if you've got children. Question number 22. Question number 22 about Easter round is, which Russian jewelry firm is famed for designing elaborate jewel encrusted eggs? Question number 22. Which Russian jewelry firm is famed for designing elaborate jewel encrusted eggs? Question number 22. I think that's quite easy, that one. Are they easier than last week? Give me a like. Give me a thumbs up if you think it's easier than last week. I'm just going to read that one last quick time. One last quick time. Too much red wine. Number 22, which Russian jewelry firm is famed for designing elaborate jeweled encrusted eggs? Moving on then, question number 23. Who directed the 2004 American biblical drama, The Passion of the Christ? I think this is quite easy. If you've not watched the film or if you've not heard of it before, then it'll probably be quite hard. So question number 23, who directed the 2004 American biblical drama, Passion of the Christ? I think who's actually in it as well. He acted in it. Ooh, we've got an additional one. We're up to 18. Woo! Hello, if you've just joined us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. I'll just read that once again. Question number 23. Who directed the 2004 American biblical drama, The Passion of the Christ? Karen says, no, he wasn't in it. Oh, was he not? I've not seen this one, so thank you for letting me know. He directed it, though. We've got two more questions then. Two more questions. So on to question number 24. Easter Island belongs to which country? Easter Island belongs to which country? Now, this is more of a trickier question. Ellie's asking, what is question number 22 again? Number 22 is, which Russian jewelry firm is famed for designing elaborate jewel-encrusted eggs? You know those pretty eggs that have got like jewels all over them? What's that firm called? Which Russian jewelry firm is famed for designing elaborate jewel-encrusted eggs? Question number 22. Just going to read out number 24 again. Question number 24, in case you haven't got it. Easter Island belongs to which country? Easter Island belongs to which country? Moving on, this is our final question of the night. Give me a boo. Question number 25. Final question of the night. The final question of the Easter round is, which item of clothing is associated with Easter parades? Which item of clothing is associated with Easter parades? Proper easy. I think 5 and 6 year olds will probably get this one right. Question number 25. Which item of clothing is associated with Easter parades? Karen says, boo. I know. Have you enjoyed it? I hope so. Obviously, we're going to have just a quick toilet break, quick drink break, and then we are going to go run through all the questions and see how many you've got right. I wonder if anyone's got all of them right. 95% might. Last time then, question number 25, the final question is, which item of clothing is associated with Easter parades? When I was a kid, we won everything because my mum was great at making costumes. I can remember when we went to the carnivals. I don't know if they do they even do carnivals anymore? We lived in a little village and they did carnivals every year. We won every time because we had the best outfits. Best thing about childhood. Thank you, you still are. It's my mum. She's still good at making great outfits. Okay, so go and have a quick break. Well, not break, just nip to the toilet or whatever you need to do. Go and get yourself a quick drink, and then we're going to go through all the questions. Back in a mo. And I'm back. One's quick. Someone's filming themselves live. I don't think they're meant to do that. Okay, so we are on to the answers now. Thank you so much for holding in. Thank you for just waiting until we have had a quick break, quick toilet break, quick drink refill break. And we will now go through the answers. Just to let you know, obviously, I am not a professional. I'm going yellow again. My screen is going tanned again. So if any of these questions are incorrect, it's not my fault because I got them off other questions, other quiz questions. Okay, so question number one, back right to the start. Question number one is, or was, what mollusks are pearls found in? They're found in oysters, of course. Oysters is the answer. Question number two, which natural disaster is measured with a Richter scale? Which natural disaster is measured with a Richter scale? Earthquake, of course. Did you get that right? Most people probably did. Question number three was, which animal was found on a Porsche logo? Which animal is found on a Porsche logo? It's a horse. Everyone probably got that right. Question number four, which genre of music did Taylor Swift start in? She started in country before she went into pop. So she started in country music. That was question number four. Question number five, which was the fifth question, the last question in the general knowledge round. Which cartoon character lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants is the answer. Did you get that right? Who's got 5 out of 5? Let me know. 5 out of 5, anybody? Let me know in the live chat. Question number 6, and we are on to the geography round. Geography, question number 6. Which is the smallest country in the world? It's the Vatican City. The Vatican City in Italy. Yep, Megan's got 5. Cheryl's got, is that how you pronounce your name? Yeah, Cheryl. Yep, she's got 5. Well done, guys. Yep, Karen's got 5. Well done. Okay, question number 6. I'm going to just rerun that again then. Which is the smallest country in the world? It was the Vatican City. Question number 7. Which is the largest of the Canary Islands? I have been there. Has anybody else been there? It's Tenerife. Question number 7. Which is the largest of the Canary Islands? It's Tenerife. And moving on to question number 8 then. Question number 8. Which is the only city in Cornwall? Did anyone guess this right? It's Truro. I've never been there. I've heard of it. I think everyone's heard of it. Not everyone's been there. But which is the only city in Cornwall? That was question number 8. And it's Truro. Karen says, we put Monte Carlo. Oh, that's wrong. Cheryl says, nope, haha, you were right the first time. Which one? Well, I was right the first time. Just explain that to me because my head's gone a bit stupid. Ellie says, we got 4. Well done, 4. Question number 9, what is traditionally named the honeymoon capital of the world? Question number 9, what is traditionally named the honeymoon capital of the world? Niagara Falls, of course. Niagara Falls. Did you know that? Joanne says, yes. Ellie says, been there but forgotten. What? Where have you been? Tenerife. Question number 10 then. Question number 10 was, where is or, I'll start again. Where is the Bridge of Sighs? Where is the Bridge of Sighs? That's question number 10. The final one in the geography round is Venice. We got Truro. Well done. So question number 10, where is the Bridge of Sighs? It's in Venice. Well done if you got that right. Karen's got 3 out of 5 so far. Okay, so we are on to the Who Am I round. Thought I'd mix it up this week. Instead of having a music and sport rounds, we've had a Who Am I round, which brings us on to question number 11. How many people got this one right? I was born in Liverpool in 1940 and died in 1980, a year before I was born. My first band was called The Quarrymen and then was renamed to The Beatles. In 2002, a BBC poll of the 100 greatest Britons ranked me in 8th. I was John Lennon. John Lennon. Has anyone got that right? Joanne's got 8 out of 10 so far. Well done. That's really good. Karen's got 8 out of 5. Doing 5 out of 8. What? Just quickly go through number 11 then. Number 11, I was born in Liverpool in 1940 and died in 1980. My first band was called The Quarrymen, later renamed The Beatles. In 2002, a BBC poll of the 100 greatest Britons ranked me 8th. I was John Lennon. Who got that right? Karen says that was meant to be 8 out of 10. That's more like it. Okay, question number 12 then. We are still in the Who Am I round. Question number 12. I am a character in The Lord of the Rings who finds a magical ring left behind by my uncle Bilbo Baggins. Who am I? I'm Frodo Baggins. Frodo Baggins is the answer. Karen says us. Megan says us. Everyone got that right. Everyone got John Lennon right. But who got number 12 right? Just read that once more quickly. I'm a character in The Lord of the Rings. He finds a magic ring left behind by my uncle Bilbo Baggins. But who am I? I am Frodo Baggins. I've never seen that film. Have you? Did you get that right? Karen got that right. Joanne got that right. Well done, you. Okay. Question number 13 then. Who am I? I was King of England from 1509 to 1547. I beheaded 2 of my wives and married 4 others. To bear a male heir to the throne, who am I? I'm Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. Question number 13. I was King of England from 1504 to 1547. I beheaded 2 of my wives and married 4 others. I've got my husband in the next room. He is saying this question is incorrect. But anyway, the answer is Henry VIII. Megan says, divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Oh, I like that. Number 14 then, moving on. Pardon? He's mumbling in the background. Anyway, question number 14, let's move on. I'm a fictional detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I am known for my proficiency in forensic science, observation, and logical reasoning. Who am I? I'm Sherlock Holmes, of course. Sherlock Holmes. Question number 14. I am a fictional detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I am known for my proficiency in forensic science, observation, and logical reasoning. I am Sherlock Holmes. Kevin says, hi, guys. Megan says, it's a horrible history song from primary school. Oh, really? I have to look that up. On to number 15. Question number 15 in the last one in the Who Am I round. Question number 15. This is real simple. Tall hat, beard, assassination. Which US president am I? President Abraham Lincoln. Did everyone get that right? I'm sure you did. Tall hat, beard, assassination. Which US president am I? Question number 15. I am Abraham Lincoln. Well done. And on to the food and drink round now then. Number 16. We call it an aubergine, but what do Americans call it? Kevin gave this away. It's an eggplant, of course. It's an eggplant. Question number 16. We call it in the United Kingdom an aubergine, but what do Americans call it? An eggplant. Karen's got 13 out of 15. Oh, that's not bad. It's like 80%. Kevin said, sorry, folks. Should be. Moving on then, number 17. Also known as groundnuts, goober, and monkey nuts. What are they more commonly known as in the UK? Peanuts. Peanuts is the answer to question number 17. Also known as groundnuts, goober, and I've never heard of a goober, and monkey nuts. What are they more commonly known as in the UK? Called peanuts. Joanne's got 13 out of 15. Really well done. These are too easy. Kevin says, thought you asked if the other way around. Blonde moment. No, not blonde moment for me. Blonde moment for you. Okay, moving on. Number 18. I have too many blonde moments. Why have cotton when you can have silk? Was used to advertise which chocolate bar? Number 18. Why have cotton when you can have silk? Was used to advertise which chocolate bar? Galaxy Milk Chocolate, of course. Did you get that right? Galaxy Milk Chocolate was the answer to question number 18. Question number 19 then, almost there. Question number 19, which fizzy pop gets you through? Iron Brew gets you through. Hands up if you did not get that right. Who did not get that right? That is Josie's favourite. Who did not get that right? Iron Brew gets you through. Question number 19. Let me accent. Iron Brew gets you through. If you want to learn a Scottish accent, you automatically go to saying that. Iron Brew gets you through. Have we got any Scottish people in the house? Your house, not mine, obviously. Question number 20 then. Question number 20. Which is the most famous Mexican beer? Had an argument with the husband. The answer is actually Corona. Which is the most famous Mexican beer? It's Corona, which is the virus that we are suffering from at the moment. Okay, moving on then. Question number 21. We are on to the Easter round, the final round of the night. Karen's got 18 out of 20, only 2 wrong. That's really, really good. Well done. So question number 21. On what day are hot cross buns traditionally eaten? They're traditionally eaten on Good Friday. Good Friday is the answer to question number 21. Well done. Did you get that right? Joanne's got to 18 out of 20 as well. Well done. These are way too easy. We've gone to like really hard to do really easy. Question number 22. Which Russian jewelry firm is famed for designing elaborate jewel-encrusted eggs? Ellie, did you get this right? It's Fabergé. Fabergé eggs, which are those really pretty, proper expensive eggs that are encrusted in jewels. Question number 22. 2022. Which Russian jewelry firm is famed for designing elaborate jewel-encrusted eggs? Fabergé. Karen's got that right. Did anybody else? Everyone probably got that right. Question number 23, then moving on. Who directed the 2004 American biblical drama, The Passion of the Christ? It was Mel Gibson. I know a couple of you got that right. Mel Gibson directed the 2004 American biblical drama, The Passion of the Christ. Yes, well done, Mel Gibson. And he didn't actually act in it for some reason. He just directed it. Well done. Question number 23 was Mel Gibson. Question number 24. Did anyone get this right? Easter Island belongs to which country? Easter Island belongs to Chile. Did you get that right? 24. Easter Island belongs to which country? The answer is Chile. Well done if you did. And the final question of the night. Yep, Karen got it right. Final question of the night was question number 25. Which item of clothing is associated with Easter parades? And the answer is a hat or a bonnet. A hat or a bonnet. I'll accept either answer. Question number 25, the final question in the Easter round and the final question in tonight's quiz. Which item of clothing is associated with Easter parades? And it's a hat, an Easter hat or an Easter bonnet. Well done. Karen got 23 out of 25. I think next we're going to have more difficult ones. Joanne, you got 22 out of 25. Really good still. Now, they were too easy. So next week, we're going to have a middle range. I'm going to have to make some of them more harder because Megan got 22 out of 25 as well. Too easy. We're going to have to go lighter. Harder next week. Sherelle got 18 out of 25 for us. Well, that's pretty standard, really. That's still really good. It's pretty standard, though. Well done, Cheryl. Well, that's the end of the quiz. I really enjoyed your company tonight. I hope you enjoyed mine. If not, thank you so much for joining. I've enjoyed my night. I hope you've enjoyed yours. Really well done for everybody who's joined in tonight and got really good answers. Next week, I will do the same. I will continue to do this every Saturday at 8 o'clock until the end of this lockdown thing that we're happening at the moment, which is probably going to go on for another 4 or 5 weeks. Karen says, see you next week. Yay! Thank you so much for joining. See you next week, 8 o'clock, Saturday night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your Easter. Cheryl says, thank you. Enjoy your red wine. I certainly will. I've only got one glass left. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you next week. Night-night.